As more computer-aided analytical tools have become available, many companies have actually become less profitable and more inefficient as employees have set about doing their jobs with random and disconnected software. Applications such as Microsoft's Excel, Access, and Project have made it possible for every employee to create their own information warehouse. The result is that data is now being generated at such a rapid pace that management is no longer able to determine the good data from the bad, not to mention the rules and assumptions used to generate it. Information silos exist everywhere in the business, on mainframes, personal computers, PDAs, and in the heads of our most experienced employees. And projects, estimates, planning, and scheduling are in most cases executed outside the general accounting system in non-standardized categories and later forced into the system non-sequentially and grouped into non-uniform and illogical expense categories. Tech Real-Time solves this problem by taking this data and giving it back to you in a standardized format with facility-wide visibility. This data becomes part of a unique industrial information warehouse consisting of more than 10 million unit rates for man-hour tasks to produce consistent, repeatable estimates. This standardized repository is organized into a navigational system using a sequential series of questions, a wizard-like approach, with visual diagrams that guides its user through a logical method of problem solving and assures that each job is estimated using the same rules and criteria. The hundreds of job plans and work discovery that are parts of every turnaround can be presupposed, complete with required tasks, sequence activities, and the resources each situation demands. From wrench time to duration hours, craft type to equipment and materials, each job is classified according to its type and conditions, along with all of the procedures and specifications that are specific to the requirements of a constantly evolving work environment. A consistent estimate now provides the basis for an increasingly accurate one. Millions of man-hours and hundreds of job services are updated in the system, creating the world's first smart planning and estimation tool. At the end of the day, rather than the week, month, or turnaround, man-hour reductions are guaranteed, best solutions are agreed upon, and accountability is evaluated. Even the best system can't presuppose every possible issue encountered during a project. A project manager is required to think on his or her feet and make rapid decisions. These decisions are often made with little visibility of the relevant issues at the task level. Many times the attempt to implement any control or to gain adequate information is viewed as both cumbersome and improbable. The trick is to provide a structure capable of communicating the project mission to all those supporting it so that every decision is made with a clear vision of its impact on scheduling conflicts, budget overruns, worker safety, and contractor productivity. And that is exactly what Tech Real-Time provides, a center of control acting as a single repository to collect the millions of data points generated during the course of a project. This may not seem appealing to many managers. After all, too much data is often worse than no data at all. Data has to be processed to be useful, but even processing isn't enough. It must also be delivered to the right person at the right time and place. No management infrastructure is big enough and coordinated enough to attack this problem without the use of modern automation tools. DART provides the answers to the what, when, where, and who questions automatically, and actually frees up management's limited resources rather than consuming them as so many modern systems do. DART sets itself apart in its ability to convert information into knowledge. Knowledge can be defined as the application of information. Therefore, the challenge is to progress from what is known to what is done. DART accomplishes this by embedding the system information generated from those millions of data points into the plant operating schedule. It then synchronizes facility operations and the contract workforce while communicating real-time results anywhere in the world to ensure a controlled budget and preempt schedule delays. The goal is to make this data available to anyone, anywhere, and at any time a project management team feels it can be used to work more efficiently and safely.